Hello. Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. This is episode number, I got no idea. I have an idea, but I'm not going to tell you because when I tell you, it's going to be wrong. Every time it's wrong. Oh, so, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing very good. Hope this video finds you well. I have been a little busy. I just got in the world and I got anxious. You know how last episode I ended off saying we got to figure out how we're going to enclose this whole area. And I went around with just cobble. And I just lined out an area. And I guess I can walk it just to show you what we're looking like. I do believe that I might want to take this out further. I kind of left it right here and straight lined it over. This wall I want to be straight. I want to be a straight line here because I'm going to have the ability on this edge, with this being no mountains or anything, kind of an opening to a new area, put a gatehouse or a gatekeeper area. So I would like kind of, and it's going to be a bigger structure. So I want to have kind of a pretty flat space where I can work that out. But looking at this, I do want to make this bigger. It gives us, I mean, we still have a decent area to work with in here, but I would like it to be a little bit bigger. Maybe take it out to where that tree is, or maybe even a little further. But what I've done, stuff like this, I've kind of just tried to make rough circles just to show, hey, maybe this corner could have a tower on it. But I just went along the landscape and ran cobble, boom, 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 placed it down just to give myself a line. And this inside, I don't want a whole lot of terrain features on the inside anymore. I'm just kind of scrapping that, which means I'll probably clear that area out too. I would like all of this inside to be pretty flat, just about at this level. So what that means, lots of digging. Lots and lots of digging. The mountain used to follow this line right here, and I dug all that out, cleared all that out. That alone took me a good half hour or so. Not bad. That's okay. We can do that. The problem, time is fine. I can take time. That's okay. The problem is tools. As you can see, I'm running a little low on rock job and dig job. I did do a quick repair on an anvil to the pickaxe to just build it up a little bit more. That helped, but we definitely got to get that built up bigger. So this is going to be a lot of terraforming, especially if we take that out a little further. This was one of the biggest mountains to clear right here. So getting that out helped quite a bit. Pretty much that's the worst part. The rest of it is just, couple, 3 or 4 or 5 layers to take down, which will mostly be dirt. So that's good. Let's come on over here. This is going to be cool. I like that we have this water inside, and I want to treat this as kind of a natural area. Tracker down there. I want to leave this water in here. I like this little pond. I think this is a cool feature. I think what we're doing is exactly what somebody would do if they built a castle and there was kind of a natural water, natural spring. They would kind of preserve that. So I want to do that. I want to try to preserve that and keep it. And then here kind of gives us an opportunity if the wall does well. Since we're going to extend the wall, I don't know, but just a little bridge or kind of sewer system looking thing to allow the water to flow through there. Could be cool. Could be very, very cool. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. Something we're going to have to do next is we're going to have to level out this castle, or this house here, which I'm happy about. I'm happy. This house was the first in my attempts to get this medieval style down, and it was a good first attempt, but it's time for it to go. Maybe not today necessarily, but it's going to have to come down. I made a trip back home to, and the reason why I'm not thinking about using this pick is because it's got Silk Touch on it, so I want to save that. This efficiency 5 we do not want to lose. But yeah, I made a trip back home to get some cobble. Little did I know all the clearing out I would do and all the extra cobble that I'd be picking up today. So boy, did I get quite a bit. But something I want to do, I guess we'll just start heading back home here. Something I want to do is get these tools brought back to life. And the balls right here. Yeah. I want to get these tools brought back to life. Hopefully max them out. Get them maxed. Why did I not tell or show you guys this part? Up here, I dug part of the mountain out up there and put a new wall with some crenellations, and probably going to connect those together with fences or iron bars or stone walls, and just popped a couple of windows. I really, one of my favorite areas in this castle right now is this part right here. I love the roof. I love the sheep. I love these windows. So I really like that a lot, and so I think I want to continue that window size throughout. Maybe take those up one taller, but I think that's a good look, and that might be something that we can continue through this thing. So yeah, exciting stuff. So we will start heading back on home, but as we do, I want to talk to you guys, talk to my fam a little bit about some stuff. And this might be, some of you might tune out for this, which is cool, because I know a lot of you guys got my back and support me no matter what, and I love you for it. This river area here is pretty cool too. Maybe one day we could do something with that. But oh no! Whew, that didn't work out so great. I wanted to get on top of that mountain. I really started getting into the Reddit and loving it, and finding it as a place to really connect with you guys, and you guys could provide some cool stuff, like some cool artwork from time to time, or music, or videos that were pretty funny. And I really liked that. I really liked going on there and seeing that from time to time. But with all things, the more people that end up there, the worse it gets, as far as spamminess and trolliness. And it just sucks, because unfortunately it looks like the Reddit is starting to turn into an area where some trolls are popping their heads out, and it's just too bad. It's too bad. But the reason why I want to address this with you guys, I want to just set your minds at ease. There was a post on there of somebody saying that that I've changed, that I am different, I'm a different person, and my video styles are different. If I was a viewer, that would be something that would make me kind of think, like, oh man, I don't want him changing. I love him the way he is, if it was somebody that I like to watch. And I would start scouring videos and thinking, okay, how has he changed? And, oh yeah, maybe he has changed, blah, 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 and this and that. And they okay, to say somebody has changed, you could say that. You can say that, that's fine. But to do it and say it in a negative light, like saying that somebody's changed and they've turned into a bad person, or their product is worse, especially when it's my business. it's the thing that supports my family and, you know, is making it to where I can afford to, you know, have a kid one day. And you know, when it gets to that point, when it's affecting that, it's a little too much. A little too much. And some pretty hurtful things were said, which is, I'm just going to pop a bunch in the inner chest here. Which is tough, man. It's tough. And I understand with popularity, it's kind of a blessing, because when you have haters, you know that you're growing popularity wise. That's just how it works. Putting those in there so I don't die and lose them. So that's all part of it, and I consider myself blessed to be at a point to where I'm big enough to where, hey, you know, yeah, I got haters, but boy, is it not fun sometimes to deal with them. So on this post, I had written out a very, very long, in-depth thing, kind of just explaining, you know, maybe trying to clear up for them, and at this point, it was quite a lot of people that had chimed in and started getting on this bandwagon. And I put a post together. I gotta move that chest so I don't keep thinking, ooh, this would be great for our castle. Hello, we're gonna get some of this real quick. Hopefully none of it's those stinking guys. You know who I'm talking about. The silverfish freaks. That should be lower. Okay, where did I go? Okay, so at the point that I was able to address... Oh! Heavens. Okay, so I had something written out. Wanted to address it, and it was pretty lengthy and pretty long. But I've realized in cases like these, you don't win the battle. No matter what you say, you don't win the battle. Somebody's always going to have something that they can say to try to defeat you or whatever. And if somebody's got a mindset, one quick little post isn't going to change their mind. And this is a little tip for those of you that get in some of these internet wars. You never win. You never win. You never change somebody's mind. And, oh, hey. That's right. Did you see the speed with which I kill? So yeah, be careful for that, guys. Don't feel like, hey, I got to do this so I can win this battle. I'm not saying any of this to have you guys go over to this post and say anything, because if you do, you ain't gonna change anybody's mind. People get their own mindset and they're gonna stick to it, you know, to the end. Hey, you die. Why not 3? There we go. Hey, die. Told you to die. But anyway, saying all this to say to you guys, I have not changed, okay? Me as a person, me as a commentator, I have not done anything to... The main concern was that they were saying that I was changing everything about how I was commentating. Hey! So that I could appeal to children more. And that's where the money is. They said 10-year-olds, which makes me think that maybe this person was, you know, younger, you know, maybe teenager or something like that. But I haven't done that. I know for a fact that I've got people, Paul Source Jr.'s mother, I think, watches me, from what he said, which if you're watching, hello, hi. So I know that my audience is vast as far as like the type of, or the demographic, I should say. So what I do to try to appease that, the fact that I have, a lot of different age groups watching me, is I just try to be myself. That's it, period. And I suggest that for all of you guys. Just be yourself. Now, does me being myself, do I talk a little childish sometimes? Yeah. That's part of my thing. Like my wife and I, that's how we talk around the house sometimes. Just, it's funny to us, Is it me trying to appeal to children or 10-year-olds? No, not at all. It's just funny. For us. Maybe not for everybody. But I just say this to say, I'm not going anywhere on you guys. I'm not changing. I'm not doing anything different. I will always, when I start up the video for recording, I will always come at it with the mindset of, I am just going to be me. I'm going to be me. I'm not doing anything to try to... How did I get all this dirt? Did I not clear that from my inventory? I must not have. I will never purposely try to do some move that I don't feel like is me, because I know for a fact, you guys have confirmed it for me, that you guys are here for me, So, honestly, what I think the thing is my language. Back in the day, when I was, not right when I started, but after a while, I kind of, my language was not the best. I would curse a lot. And not a lot, but just often in my videos. And I did get to a point, and if you want to call this me changing, you can. That's fine. But I got to the point to where I was like, you go to Minecon and you see all of these faces, and parents bring their kids up to you. And I was straight apologizing to parents, saying, I'm sorry that your kids are exposed to this. And I felt bad. I didn't feel good about it. I felt bad that these parents, they were fine with it, whatever. But I wouldn't be fine with it. I definitely wouldn't be fine with it. I wouldn't want my kids being exposed to that. Call me strict or whatever, but I don't think that's super good. And some of the topics and stuff, still, my stuff's kind of edgy, and I still swear from time to time. I'm not crystal clean, whatever, but I try to clean it up a little bit. I try not to use the grade A. The grade A cursing as much. That's mainly just because so many young kids are watching, and need to get 31. We'll get her full repair. Awesome. At the same time, like my mother-in-law and family, they want to show people sometimes, like, here's what he does. I don't want them stumbling onto some video of me being like, F this and F that. Like, that ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. So if you want to say, that has changed you for the worse, and you are, you aren't what you used to be, and I'm not going to watch you anymore. If that's what it is, be my guest. But, yeah. Do I swear? Do I use language that's not the best all the time? Sure, yeah, I do. Do I try to curb it a little bit? Yes, absolutely. So as far as change, it's just something I've been reflecting on a lot. That is the only change that I've made, personality-wise, commentary-wise, on this channel. That's it. And boy, if this is not the best end farm ever, I wish we had one like this on the Minecraft server. And this is only 6 levels. It's pretty badass. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up. You guys know how it goes. I'm going to... Oh, hello. Pungents. I'm going to get the shovel all built up nice and pretty and head on over to the house, and we'll see you after a quick commercial break. Alright guys, so wow, that first section went on for a while. I knew it. I knew I was going to do that. That has been something that has been on my mind for a while, that subject, and whew, did I talk about it forever. I guess what I should have just said is, hey guys, I love you to death. I want you to know I'm not going to change. The end. Topic over. Oh, but I talked for a long time, and I'm sorry. So look at this. How nice is this? Full on those things. That's so perfect. But you know what I guess it's time for? It's time to take this house down. But let's kind of look at this area and plan this out. Something that I love about this game is when you clear out a space, you sit with a totally blank canvas. Perfect. That's what this is right here. Blank as blank can be canvas. So this is kind of a straighter wall too, and that's something that we don't really have. Everything here has kind of curves and lines and stuff, and that's good. That's good. It's definitely something that has been keeping the whole structure looking interesting, is not having any straight lines. But I feel like having some straight lines within this build can be a good thing. It can be something that can be... We got any ham bones up in here? Yeah, we do. Good. It can be something that definitely helps with this whole structure. Gives just another point of interest. So we're looking at a blank area here. We've got kind of a blacksmith area, so maybe we'll think about something else that needs to go in here. Not sure exactly what just yet. Now remember that there are some buildings like, okay, you want to have like a bread maker or something like that, somebody that makes bread. There's houses that can go in here. Blacksmith, for goodness sakes, could have gone in here as well. But this will work. This will work for the moment. So I'm up. I did it. Here we go. Down she comes. This house, this is one of those things that as I was playing, I was a little embarrassed. Like, I know that Lynchy watches this series from time to time, and I just thinking like, there are some things within this castle where I'm like, oh, please don't look at this. Oh, it's just, there's some things. Even, I mean, with you guys, this is one of those houses where I was like, I don't explain every episode that this was an experiment. So I feel like, oh, they saw that and I didn't say that I was just trying something out. Uh-oh. But down she comes, down she comes. No more eyesore. In any other texture pack, this could have worked out pretty nice. It could have looked pretty good, maybe. But just with that green color of the wheat, not working. Ooh, we got all this. How much cracked did we get? We got a stack plus 25. And we got mossy, a stack plus 12. That's okay. It's definitely not enough, but enough. It's definitely not enough to put throughout the whole place, but it's something. It's something. It's definitely better than nothing. So I'm happy with that. I almost repaired the axe here. Oh, I should clear my inventory. I almost repaired the axe, but decided against it. What do we have that we can get rid of? Let's just put this stone material up. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Have a nice day in there. I'm saving you for a happy time. Okay, boom. Uh-huh. Well, we need these ender balls. We're going to need them throughout the building process here. So we will try to save as much as we can. These, they go away. Go away. Alright, and we'll build ourselves back up here. So, something that I want to do. I know today we're not doing a whole lot of building. It's mainly touring, kind of what I've done here as of late. But as far as the future here, you guys have not seen me do a whole lot of redstone. I know that most of you have not seen it from me because I haven't done a whole lot of redstone as of late. Back in my season 1 of building with BdoubleO, I did redstone. I did quite a bit of redstone. It was something that really captivated me, and once I started here, I just kind of stopped. I got very into building and just stopped with redstone, and man, did I get behind pretty quick. Now, was I ever really good at it? Nah. I can make things work, but I wasn't ever great with it. But with this redstone update, how appropriate is it that maybe we should start implementing some redstone? A lot of the redstone stuff that you can do in the game is most of the really great practical stuff has already been invented and discovered. Etho, JL, Doc, Seth Bling, Cube Hamster, Generic, these guys, they've done it. They've been there, they've done that. So the very efficient, cool redstone things are kind of already done. So by no means do I plan on becoming some inventor that's going to change the world with redstone. But I do have some ideas for some cool things with hoppers. I think hoppers are a lot more revolutionary to the game of Minecraft than people give them credit for. There are so many things that you can do with hoppers that I think are still undiscovered. So I'm excited. I'm excited to kind of mess with that stuff a little bit because I can build structures. I can build structures and make them look semi-decent, like this castle. But redstone brings this stuff to life. It gives it a purpose. It gives it a reason for being there. I've mentioned this before with because Generic's pretty. He understands the redstone stuff very well, and I've always said that I can build something and he can put the blood in the veins, but I'd like to be able to put some blood in some veins from time to time. I think that would be cool. Pretty cool. So, goodness sakes, guys, this episode, I guess I had a lot to talk about. I like talking to you guys, okay? I like talking to you guys. You're my friends. I'm sorry if I vented some bad stuff on you, but you know how I am. I am all out there. If I got something on my mind, I want to tell you. So, but anyway, nighttime is falling upon us. This episode is super talky. But as far as building, I'm going to get this episode out to you guys, but I need to do a lot more just busy work. There's a lot of busy work that needs to be done, and I would have had this done beforehand, but I just kind of really discovered the idea, and it was time to get video to you. So, time to clear this stuff out. Next time you come back, this should all be leveled. We should have our perimeter kind of set up, and boy, is that going to give us a nice slate, a nice canvas to start painting our dreams on, right? So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Thanks a lot again for all your support. Don't feel like I was getting at you guys. You know, I'm not getting at you. I know that all of you are, especially everybody that watches this series, knows that I'm legit. You guys know. I was just telling you guys about some stuff that was going on. That's it. So anyway, thanks again, guys. We will see you next episode. Hey guys, I just want to let you know that I've changed. I'm going to be like this from now on. Just kidding. I will not be like that. Never. So, hopefully you guys, again, enjoyed the episode. If you're brand new, first time seeing it, feel free to subscribe. If you want to support, hit that like button. That's the best way to do that. The big TV screen, you know, it's the link to the playlist for the Building with BdoubleO series. If you want to see more videos of this series, you can click on that and check them all out there. The bottom left is my last Let's Build episode, episode 3. Wells Glazes stumbled upon some friends out in the world and brought them on home. Check it out. Bottom right is my last Feed the Beast episode, where we work on building sideways.